This is Nathan DeLay. Hi everybody, this is Nathan DeLay. And today's live stream is scratch building. Like this stuff. Like this stuff right here. Delivery purposely. Anyway, y'all might be wondering what's the next project I'm doing. Well, I'm making someone that lives in Missouri, and that's this. And after I'm done with that, I'm going to change this tank engine, and I'm going to make it somewhat like this, but not the exact size. And in this box, I have my first scratch build locomotive, the Duchess of Hamilton, obviously, right here, deliberately, purposely.
It's hard to see. I'm gonna back this up. Okay.
Right here. And you might be wondering, why am I showing this again? It's because of these passenger cars I scratch built. Only one has been finished.
Why don't you take it up close so that everybody can see it?
This one is not complete, but still needs work to be done. Like I said, this one's still finished. And here's another one. Some of these passenger cars were from a friend of mine who was moving, and he wanted to give stuff away to me, and that's how I got some passenger cars, so I can make more of these, like this one. I only got 4 made right now, but I need 4 more to do. And the only problem with making these passenger cars right there is there's limits of pictures you would find on the internet. And here's another one I did for my other video. This is going to be a Reading Northern locomotive from my last video I did.
Do you have any pictures that you could show of that? Do you have any pictures of the actual locomotive?
I don't.
Okay, it's okay. I just wanted to. I'm gonna share that. Yeah, I'm looking, and just to see if anybody has any questions.
No questions?
Not quite yet. I was thinking that might be a good question though. What?
Yeah, it's a...
No questions yet. Oh, you're doing okay with it, Jennifer White. You're doing okay with it. Carry on.
Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, I am... If you wonder came from these passenger cars, the good thing about them, they have lights. I'll be right back to get a shell from this,
You want me to get that? You
or
can just
someone else will,
Where does it come? Where should I go? Over there? Okay.
in the shoebox.
Yeah, I'll bring it to you. You don't want to leave your live audience.
Any minute now.
Here. And you're also wired, so.
These are the passenger cars that's where it came from.
I'll just set these over here.
So basically it's like this to this, to this. Okay.
Cool. Go ahead.
Oh, yes.
You can talk about some of the things you have on your video channel.
Let's see. Oh, yes. I have this box right here. And you might be wondering, why am I showing this box? Well, inside I'm going, if you look on MRH is somebody on YouTube who makes like sort of like dioramas, like train sets you would see on photos of what you would buy. He makes stuff like that. And
oh, here's a question coming in from Jennifer.
Oh, we got a question.
That's right, we do. Your first live stream, how do you make the cars? We want some in-depth talk about exactly how you make them. What do you do? What's the process?
Well,
good question. Nice question.
Well, first, what I do to make passenger cars is I think what type of stuff I could use this for. First, I would get my passenger car, like strip it down. Then I would see in between another passenger car of how the same size and same shape. I cut it down with a X-Acto knife. I use balsa wood to cut this. So
you make a pattern.
You make a pattern.
That's cool.
So.
And then do you glue it or do you staple it?
I glue it down with this Loctite.
Is that kind of glue a specific glue that's better than other kinds?
This glue is better than any other glue because it's stronger than Elmer's, and I used it before, and it's so hard to take off. In this box, like I said, you might be wondering what's in it or something or whatever you're thinking about it is. Oh, we got a question.
It says, like Ron Pear, yes. Do you know Ron Pear?
Sorry, I don't know what Ron Pear is.
But you must use the same kind of techniques, probably. So what's in the box?
In this box, there's these business cards.
Oh, no.
If I could do it.
Tilt it a little more.
I made this for my YouTube channel. This train I put on there is actually a picture I took right by the house, not far from here. But let's see what's in the box. I made a boxcar for somebody at Missouri named Daniel Coons. Well, you might be wondering, how did I make this? Well, you take apart a gondola, glue some weights on it, and use wood right here to hold it together so it won't slide down, because if it slides down, then there's no use for it. I'm getting rid of it because I don't need it. So, and this is somebody on YouTube called Ken Patterson. I'm making this for him. This car is supposed to go on the railroad tracks instead of the road. Thank you for
Compliment.
for my compliment. And this is for one of comparison thread called Mike Buddy.
So you explain what you did there. It's not regular wheels anymore, is it?
This is not regular wheels. It has the train wheels, old train wheels you would buy, and then you would. I use wood. I kind of like took apart this Matchbox car, glue wood on it with the same glue, Loctite, and then you just have to cut a groove in here so you can fit the wheels easily. And I can't show you this because I glue it in already, but I did it on a different way, which I don't know how to explain it, but oh well. So basically, it's called a What's Neat show, and this is, you would know somebody called Daniel Coons, and these two are for him. So if Daniel Coons, if you're watching this, these two are for you. Let's see.
Is that one finished? Or is he gonna do any more to it?
Well, I don't know if what Daniel Coons would want, if he wants this painted when I'm done, or I should paint it, but oh well. I'm not gonna paint it because I don't know what he would like. So
Maybe he can get back to you.
maybe he can get back to me. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm still not finished with it yet, but
Cool.
a lot of people don't know this cab is removable like that for this train. If you want to do scratch building, I would recommend making your own passenger cars, to be honest with you, because it is so much easier than the locomotives, because you have to deal with motors and gears and all this stuff. It's so much hard, and like I said before, this is my first one. This was pretty tricky on some things. Wait, what?
You want to talk more about the Duchess? Why you did it?
Well, the reason why I made this Duchess of Hamilton is because I always wanted to have one of these, but there was absolutely one problem. They were hard to find on the internet, like eBay. So I decided to make one. So I bought Thomas & Friends Gordon, and I scratch built this out of soda cans and sheet metal. Can you get the sheet metal?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Somebody's gonna bring over the sheet metal I use.
Not just some. Makes a lot of noise, right?
This is what I used on the tendered. So the plans are for this tank engine I'm doing is it's going to look like this. Kind of similar because of the size and everything. You might be wondering what happened to it. Well, it wasn't running pretty well because the frame and the gears weren't designed to go together, like they weren't designed to be held by screws. So I had to make my own, and I tried it, and it worked the one time. And when I took it apart and put it back together again with the decoder, it somehow stopped working, and I accidentally ruined some motors because most of them were plastic, mostly. So it's not going to run anymore. As you can see, like that. I'm tearing up my layout because I'm kind of getting old with it.
What do you want to do with it?
I was thinking of a variety of stuff, like probably make tables out of cardboard, and maybe sometimes have removable sections to do Ready Northern. Yeah, I'm sadly running out of ideas of what to say.
Well, you can wrap it up. You can tell them you're gonna do more live, maybe once a month on a Saturday.
Uh, I'm going to do it only Saturday or Sunday of how much time I have, obviously. Any time of how it works.
I'll have to write in questions.
You could write any questions you want. I'm happy to answer them.
What else? Check out the YouTube channel.
You can check out my YouTube channel of the videos. If you see animation videos, I'm really not making them anymore because they're not being fun anymore.
What else?
If you watch my friend Joel's how to weather more of Joel's layout and how to weather a building, something like that. Well, the sad part is the whole layout that you see in those two videos is going to be torn down because he's moving. And he's moving to a different house.
You could update them.
You could update of what he's doing.
You'll give updates, right?
I'll give updates of what he's doing. Maybe I'll do a Facebook live stream about it.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. I hope this was a fun video.
It'll get better next time.
I will hope to make new videos soon. I don't know when. I just need ideas. You can give me suggestions if you want, but I'll probably do another live stream. I don't know when. Well, we got a question.
Oh, their person that makes clock gears. There's a person that makes clock gears by hand. That's what she says.
Oh, that's cool. Somebody's making clock gears by hand. That's awesome.
It seems like
I got probably one more to say. If you look up modular builds, if I'm pronouncing that right, it's like a community model trains thing. You could check it out. It's awesome. It has some people from other YouTube channels and a lot of stuff. Oh, I almost forgot. This poster you see right here. Right here.
Watch him and you can build them too, she says. What does it say?
You might be wondering, what is this poster? Well, if you look up a YouTube channel called Budget Mall Railways, it's pretty good because they try to make the hobby as cheaply as possible, as fun as possible. They give pretty good advice, I got to admit, and a lot of good ideas.
And you were in there. You were featured.
I'm featured in the not by their YouTube channel, but by their newsletter on mail, like the mail you get on the computer.
That was cool.
And it was basically this newsletter was basically based on this one. So if you look up Budget Mall Railways, I know it's British, but it gets the point. Like, this is how it was right here, and this is what it is now, obviously. This scenery on my layout is going to be saved, but parts of it are going to be totally redo. So
Okay.
I hope this is a fun live stream now. I gotta get going. So see everybody. Hope you have a nice day. See ya.